Review 2025. Luxury BMW Vintage Muscle Car. Old model, luxurious review. It looks like you're looking for a long, detailed review script for a 2025 BMW vintage-style muscle car, but BMW hasn't officially released a retro-styled muscle car for 2025. However, I can create a fictional yet realistic review of what such a car might be like if BMW decided to blend its vintage aesthetics with modern technology, similar to how Dodge and Ford have done with their muscle car lineups. 2025 BMW M7 Retro, the German muscle car. Opening scene, a classic car garage with dim lighting. The camera pans over a sleek, aggressive BMW with muscular fender flares, a long hood, and round vintage-styled headlights. Host: ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that BMW has just redefined the muscle car segment in 2025? No, I'm not talking about another M3 or M5. I'm talking about something that merges the golden era of muscle cars with German precision. The all-new 2025 BMW M7 Retro, a true beast that brings back the spirit of vintage BMWs, but with the power of today's technology. Exterior walk-around. The host walks around the BMW M7 Retro, highlighting key design elements. Host: take a look at this masterpiece. BMW has drawn inspiration from its legendary past. Think of the BMW 3.0 CSL Batmobile and the E9 coupes from the 70s. But now, they've fused it with modern engineering to create something that's both nostalgic and futuristic. Front end, round LED headlights, inspired by the classic BMW 2002 Turbo, with an aggressive front grille that's noticeably smaller than modern BMWs. Bodywork, wide muscular fenders reminiscent of old-school muscle cars, but with aerodynamic touches from the M division. Wheels, tires. 20-inch forged aluminum wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport. 5S tires for ultimate grip. Rear end, a ducktail spoiler inspired by vintage racing cars and Quad X. Housed pipes that roar like a V8 from the past. Engine performance. The camera zooms in on the hood as it slowly opens, revealing a high-performance powertrain. Host: now, here's where things get exciting. Under the hood, BMW has ditched the hybrid setup from the latest M5 and given us what true car enthusiasts have been craving: a monstrous 5.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, pushing out 650 horsepower and 700 lb-ft of torque. Power is sent to the rear wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission, but get this, you can also get a 6-speed manual. Yes, BMW finally listened. Geo 60. mph, 3.2 seconds. Top speed, 198 mph, electronically limited. Chassis, handling, adaptive suspension with 3 driving modes: comfort, sport, and vintage muscle mode, which loosens up traction control for old-school rear-wheel fun. Interior technology. The host steps inside, highlighting the retro-modern interior design. Host: stepping inside, BMW has done something truly special. This cabin takes inspiration from the past, but seamlessly integrates modern technology. Dashboard, minimalist, featuring analog dials with a digital display hidden inside them. Seats, vintage-style leather bucket. Seats with M badges stitched in. Infotainment, a hidden touchscreen that slides out when needed, featuring BMW's latest iDrive 9 system. Sound system, a custom-tuned Bavarian audio setup, offering an immersive experience without overpowering the glorious V8 exhaust note. Driving experience. Cut to an open highway where the host takes the M7 Retro for a spin. Host: alright, time for the real test. Let's see if this car delivers the old-school muscle car feel with BMW precision. As the car accelerates, the exhaust note roars. Host: oh wow, that's the sound of a proper muscle car. The throttle response is instant, the steering is sharp, and the rear wheels fight for traction like a classic 70s coupe. The host shifts gears manually. Host: and this is what driving should feel like. A raw, connected experience. No artificial engine sounds. Just pure, unfiltered power. Conclusion: the car comes to a stop, parked in a scenic location. Host: so, what do we have here? The 2025 BMW M7 Retro isn't just another modern performance car. It's a tribute to an era where driving was about passion, power, and excitement. It brings back the soul of classic muscle cars but refines it with German engineering. And with a starting price of $120,000, it's not cheap. But for those who love the idea of an old-school muscle car built the BMW way, this might just be the best thing to hit the streets in 2025. The camera fades to black as the sound of the roaring V8 echoes. End scene. Would you like me to adjust this script in any way? Maybe add a comparison with other cars, a drag race, or a breakdown of customization options.